A top heart surgeon has just revealed a daily habit that could be silently destroying your heart after 60, and odds are, you're doing it without even realizing. It's not what you eat. It's not how much you sleep. It's something far more common and far more dangerous. This one habit is linked to heart failure, stroke, and even early death in seniors. But the good news? It's 100% fixable. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is and how to protect your heart, stay active, and possibly add years to your life. Don't miss this. Welcome to Thrive Senior Advice, the place where we help you live stronger, healthier, and happier after 50. If you care about your heart, your future, and your independence, you're in the right place. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. In today's video, we're revealing a top heart surgeon's warning about one daily habit that many seniors do without thinking. Yet it could be quietly damaging your heart every single day. It's not talked about enough, but the risks are real, from heart disease and stroke to fatigue and loss of mobility. But don't worry, this isn't about fear. It's about action. Stick with us to the end, because we'll not only uncover the habit, but also show you simple, powerful steps you can take right now to protect your heart and possibly add years to your life. The dangerous daily habit revealed. So what's the daily habit quietly harming your heart after 60? According to some of the world's top heart surgeons and leading cardiologists, the answer is sitting too long without movement. That's right. The simple act of staying seated for long stretches, whether it's in front of the TV, at the kitchen table, reading a book, or even doing puzzles, can quietly wreak havoc on your heart. It doesn't sound dangerous, does it? In fact, for many seniors, sitting is often the most comfortable part of the day. But here's the reality. Prolonged sitting is now being called the new smoking, especially for adults over 60. A landmark study published by the American Heart Association found that sitting for more than 6 to 8 hours a day can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease by a staggering 147%. That includes heart attacks, heart failure, stroke, and blood clots. Why? Because when you sit for too long, your body slows down. Your circulation becomes sluggish, which can cause blood to pool in your legs and feet. That raises your risk for clots. Your heart rate drops, and over time, that reduces your heart's ability to pump efficiently. Your metabolism also slows, leading to weight gain, particularly around the belly, one of the most dangerous types of fat for heart health. And here's what makes it even more dangerous for seniors. As we age, our arteries naturally stiffen, and our muscles begin to weaken. That means every hour spent sedentary puts more strain on an aging cardiovascular system that's already working harder to keep up. Still not convinced? Just 1 hour of uninterrupted sitting can cause blood flow in the legs to decline by 50%. And for older adults, that decline happens even faster. Add in chronic conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis, and sitting becomes a silent threat hiding in plain sight. Now ask yourself, how much time do you actually spend sitting every day? Start adding it up. Watching the morning news? That's 30 minutes. Reading the paper or scrolling on your phone after breakfast? Another 45 minutes. Mid-morning coffee while watching TV or relaxing? Maybe another hour. That's already over 2 hours before noon. And most seniors aren't just sitting, they're sitting for long, uninterrupted stretches, often several times a day. It's not just the total time that matters. It's the lack of movement in between. And let's be honest, this isn't about being lazy. For many older adults, sitting is tied to well-deserved rest. You've spent decades working, raising families, managing responsibilities. You've earned the right to slow down. But your heart? It doesn't understand retirement. It only understands what you do right now to help it function better, stay stronger, and last longer. The truth is, your heart needs motion. Not marathons, not gym workouts, just simple, consistent movement. And the longer you sit still, the harder your heart has to work to keep your blood flowing, your arteries flexible, and your energy steady. So the question becomes, what can you do to break the cycle of sitting without giving up your comfort or routine? Stick around, because up next, we're going to walk you through 5 easy ways to reverse the damage, boost circulation, and protect your heart starting today. Why it's worse after 60. So why is this habit, sitting for long periods, even more dangerous after 60? It comes down to how our bodies naturally change with age. These changes are normal, but they make our hearts more vulnerable. First, after 60, our metabolism slows down, which means we burn fewer calories at rest. That might not sound like a big deal, but it sets the stage for weight gain, especially if we're not moving much. And extra weight, particularly around the belly, increases the workload on your heart and raises the risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease. Second, our arteries begin to stiffen. In younger years, arteries are more elastic and flexible, allowing blood to flow smoothly. But after 60, they tend to lose that flexibility, making it harder for your heart to pump blood efficiently. Prolonged sitting accelerates this stiffness, reducing circulation and putting more pressure on your cardiovascular system. Then there's muscle mass, and this one is huge. After age 60, we lose muscle faster than we build it. This process, called sarcopenia, affects our strength, balance, and even how our bodies process sugar and fat. Sitting too much speeds up this muscle loss and makes it harder to stay active. The weaker your muscles get, the more difficult it becomes to move comfortably, which leads to even more sitting. It's a vicious cycle. And finally, many people over 60 are already managing chronic conditions like high blood pressure, arthritis, or type 2 diabetes. These conditions make the heart more sensitive to stress and inactivity. So sitting for long stretches doesn't just make things worse. It amplifies existing risks. But let's be clear, this isn't your fault. You're not being lazy. You're not doing anything wrong. You've likely spent most of your life on the go, raising kids, working hard, taking care of everyone else. Slowing down in retirement is natural and often well-earned. But now, your body needs something different. Not intense workouts or impossible routines, just gentle, regular movement. Because even the smallest changes can make a powerful difference. You don't have to spend hours at the gym. You don't have to run or lift weights or do anything extreme. In fact, most heart surgeons will tell you it's not about doing more. It's about not doing nothing. When you move, even just a little, you improve circulation, lower blood pressure, strengthen your heart, and help your body process cholesterol and sugar more effectively. You also build confidence, improve balance, and protect your independence. So yes, after 60, sitting is more dangerous. But the solution isn't complicated or out of reach. It starts with becoming just a little more aware of how long you've been sitting, and adding in a few simple habits to break it up. Stand during commercials, stretch while brushing your teeth, walk around the house while chatting on the phone. These aren't major changes, but they make a major difference. Because the truth is, your heart doesn't need perfection. It just needs consistency. And the best time to start? Right now. Coming up next, we'll show you 5 simple, senior-friendly strategies to reduce sitting time. Keep your heart healthy and feel more energized every day. What to do instead? Actionable tips. Now that we understand why sitting too long is harmful, especially after 60, let's talk about what you can do instead. These are practical, heart-healthy steps recommended by top heart surgeons and geriatric specialists that you can start today, no matter your fitness level. 1. Set a timer. One of the simplest ways to break long sitting sessions is to set a timer or alarm every 30 to 45 minutes. Stand up, stretch, or walk around for just 2 minutes. It might not sound like much, but those small breaks keep your blood flowing and stop the negative effects of sitting in their tracks. Whether you use your phone, a kitchen timer, or a smartwatch, this reminder is key to changing your routine. 2. Chair exercises. If standing or walking isn't easy every time, don't worry. There are effective chair exercises you can do to get your heart pumping and muscles moving. Try simple moves like arm raises, seated marches, lifting your knees one at a time, or ankle rolls. These movements increase circulation, improve joint flexibility, and build strength, all while staying comfortably seated. 3. Walk daily. Walking is one of the best heart-friendly activities you can do. Even a 10-minute walk after meals helps your heart by improving blood, sugar control, and digestion. It's gentle on your joints and can be done inside your home or outdoors. If weather or mobility is an issue, even walking in place or pacing during phone calls counts. 4. Hydration reminder. Drinking enough water is essential for your heart and overall health, and it also offers a great opportunity to move more. Use each glass or bottle of water as a cue to stand up and move around. This simple habit can add dozens of little movement breaks throughout your day without extra effort. 5. Rearrange your space. Small changes at home can encourage more movement. For example, place the TV remote or phone across the room instead of next to you, so you have to stand up to get them. Keep commonly used items just out of arm's reach. This turns everyday actions into mini workouts, helping reduce prolonged sitting. But here's the part most people forget, and it's the real secret to making this stick for the long haul. The secret isn't about pushing yourself hard or making huge changes overnight. It's about creating tiny habits that fit naturally into your daily routine. Try linking your movement breaks to things you already do, like standing during commercials, stretching while waiting for your coffee to brew, or walking around while chatting on the phone. By starting small and being consistent, you'll build momentum without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, your heart doesn't need perfection, it just needs you to keep moving, little by little, every day. Habit change that lasts. Changing habits isn't always easy, especially when it feels like your routines are already set in stone. But the good news is, you don't have to overhaul your entire day or commit to exhausting workouts to protect your heart. The key is to start small and link new movement habits to things you already do every day. For example, you might stand up every time a commercial comes on while watching TV, or you can stretch your arms and neck while brushing your teeth in the morning and at night. These tiny moments of movement may seem insignificant on their own, but over time, they add up to real, powerful benefits. Why does this work? Because our brains love patterns. When you attach a new action to something familiar, like a daily habit or routine, it becomes automatic and easier to keep up. These tiny habits, when done consistently, can protect your heart better than any pill or treatment. They boost circulation, lower blood pressure, help control blood sugar, and even improve your mood and energy. Think about it this way. Your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs regular movement to stay strong. But unlike a gym workout that might feel intimidating or tiring, these tiny habits are gentle, manageable, and designed for your pace. Over weeks and months, these small changes build on each other, creating momentum that feels natural and empowering. You'll find yourself moving more throughout the day, feeling lighter, more energized, and more in control of your health. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every time you stand up, stretch, or take a short walk, you're making a choice to prioritize your heart and your future. And that choice is a gift to yourself, to your family, and to everyone who loves you. So start today. Choose one simple movement habit and link it to something you already do. Maybe it's standing up during TV breaks, stretching while waiting for your coffee, or walking a few steps every hour. And celebrate those wins, no matter how small, because they're proof that you're taking control, protecting your heart, and adding quality to your years. Your heart has carried you through decades of memories. Don't let a simple habit take that away. Move more, sit less, and give your heart the love it deserves. Which of these tips will you start today? Let me know in the comments. I read every one. If this helped you, please like and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe for more health advice made just for you, right here on Thrive Senior Advice.